Ghana Premier League, yes, in the Ghana Premier League, a lot of things happen. The gentleman already seated, Nana Kweku Mensah Kaninja is a member of the Ignite Media Sports team, always on fire early mornings from 7 a.m. through to 10 a.m. on Original 91.9 FM and on Original TV, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Every weekday. Kweku, good morning and thanks for the time. It's a very wet morning here in the capital. And I'm sure the reason you are not in your usual Ghana wear this morning.
Absolutely. I mean, it is more or less like I anticipated it to rain today. Okay. So that's the reason why I put on my hoodie. So,
okay.
Yeah. But the weather is very good for
association.
Oh, football. I mean, association boys gathering, you know.
I see. Probably will tell us more about that. Ebenezer Asifa is the trained coach and chief scout of our local game. Good morning, Coach Eben.
Thank you, good morning.
I trust you are doing well.
I'm doing well.
Good morning from the great Jabati.
He will definitely have it.
The blue shades.
Go on.
Kwabena Santimfodio Kobe Jones is a member of Accra Heart of Folks family, spokesperson for the National Chapters Committee, and an admirer, a big admirer of the Ouattara ball. Kobe, good morning. It's been a while.
Yeah, good morning. I mean, I should ask you because I've been around, but I don't see you.
Okay.
And you don't even call me.
The show is big on your views, your thoughts are welcome through our social media platform. 0533292525 is the SMS and WhatsApp line. 0533292525. Share with us your thoughts via our SMS and WhatsApp line. On Facebook, we're Metro TV Ghana, and on Twitter or X, MTVGH. Kobe, I'll give you the first word as the only club rep on the table this morning. Your reviews from the weekend's round of matches in the GPL.
Yes, greet our former board chairman, Mr. Tuahoy.
Okay.
I hope he's well. We are still praying for him. House of Folk, we played Heart of Lions. Prior to the Heart of Lions game, we had already played Dreams FC at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. I mean, these are matches. I mean, going to the Dreams game, a lot of people, judging from the fact that Dreams FC is playing in the African Confederations Cup, and if you look at their form, winning their group or topping their group and the kind of team that they had or they're having. So people were looking at it to be a different game altogether. I think it was a game that we should have won. One or two decisions didn't go our way, and we lost that we drew that game. But apart from that, if you check our game we played yesterday against Heart of Lions, it was also another interesting game. Heart of Lions, a dying, person is always eager to survive. Heart of Lions, their position in the league is not anything to write home about, and I believe Coach Bashir Hereford is he said he's in a rescue mission to rescue them from the relegation zone. So we knew it would be a difficult game, and of course that is what happened. I mean, the two matches we've played at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, I think rains have always affected the quality of the game or the pitch, and you can just see. But even with that, our boys have always been resolute. They've shown that fighting spirit. Even yesterday when we were 10, we were down
by a
man, and we were playing 10 against 11, they didn't show any nervousness and they proved that they can still fight with that team. One thing that I've realized about our team these days is that our coach Ouattara, I think the kind of confidence he has given to the boys is also helping us. In yesterday's game, I mean, typical Ghanaian team, or if you have a key player like Dennis Kosa shown a red card, certainly you twist your status and maybe change and bring another left back because you want to block that place. But yesterday, what I realized is that after Kosa was shown an exit from the game, Ouattara even told Kosa to go, and he called Befi to the left back, and he played it very well. And yesterday, one thing I also realized in yesterday's game, they're pushing Salim to play alongside with Cisse. So it tells you that the coach is not looking at, players playing their normal position that they are used to, looking at your ability where you can also fit in, and that is what he's doing, and I believe it's working for us. For now, the only thing we can do is that to support them, as I've always been saying, that if you're a Hassel supporter, let's support the boys, let's support the coach, the technical team, and they need our support all the time. Yesterday, I was happy how the Kumasi fans trip to the Baba Yara Sports Stadium and the way they supported the team. And I think it also gave the players that motivation in yesterday's game. So our next stop is Samates. That's another interesting fixture. Since they came to the league, we've never been, because we've played them twice. The first season, they drew here in Accra. And when we went there, remember the controversial goal they scored against us? It was that 3-2. Which
all we remember is that you lost to Samatex.
My good friend Ayamba, I remember on this same platform, he was arguing with me. But we are going there again, and I believe it will be another interesting game. We are picking match after match, and the coach is saying that always they are fighting for the players, the supporters. They are playing the game for us, and that is what gives us joy as supporters. So all House of Folk supporters in and around Asankregwa and Samra Boy, we are coming there. The team will be there this weekend. And, normally when they are playing teams like Haas and Kotoko, it's a fanfare for them. And I'm hoping that rains will not, because if you go to that part of the country, when it gets to this season and rain starts coming in like that, that is why even their last home match, they couldn't finish. That was against Nations FC. They couldn't finish the game on Sunday, and they had to play it on Monday. We are hoping that maybe this time around the rain, the weather will be fair to us, and we'll have a good game. So we are coming to Samra Boy. I know Edmonaka and Ayamba and the guys are waiting for us, so we'll be there. Because House of Folk, I believe we are. The kind of form that we have now. If you are coming to wherever we are going, because now we don't even know whether we have a home advantage. We are not having, because playing at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium is not our home. So more or less, we are playing our matches away. So I believe that mentality, it's what the boys are having. So Samatex will be ready for us. It will be an interesting game. They are on top of the league. They've shown why they are there. So if you want to chase them, then you should show your mettle. Why you can also dethrone them, or you can chase them, or you can breathe on their neck. If you're able to beat them, then we'll close the gap to 2 points. And I think that will be a game on for us in chasing for the league title. So, it's good for all House of Folk supporters. The only thing is that we need to still continue doing what we used to do to support the team, support the coaches, support the management, His Royal Highness Togbe Afede the 14th and the MD, what they are doing, so that we'll get the results that we've been looking for.
You say it's game on in your ambitions to win the Premier League title.
I said if you're able to beat Samatex,
if you're able to beat
then
Samatex,
game on.
So at this point, game is not on.
No, it's still on. But of course, you see, there are a lot of matches to be played.
I still eyeing the Premier League title.
Of course. At first, we didn't have that belief. Okay. But when we started the second round, the way things are going, we've gotten back the belief. I believe, you remember the year we won the league, just about 2 or 3 years ago, when Boydu came. Boydu came in the second round like Ouattara has come. You understand? And, at that time, we didn't have a belief that we could win the league. But when we started, then the belief started coming. And I think that the same thing is what is, happening again. Replicating the same thing. So now we have the belief, the players have the belief, and when that belief starts coming, the coaches and everybody, it doesn't matter where we're going to play. That's what I'm saying, that our game against Samatex, because now they are on top of the summit. So indeed, if you want to chase the league title this season, then you need to measure your standard with Samatex. So we need to go there and have a good performance and beat them, so that then we can say that now we are breathing on their neck. And all the clubs, in and around will also see us to be contenders for now. Remember last season, when after the first round, nobody saw that Mediama will win the league. But in the second round, they had, good run of matches, wins. And that gave them the belief. And they won it. So, there's a lot of matches to be played. So we still have the belief.
Okay, let's do a recap of the results from the Ghana Premier League. So this is game week 22. Aduana Stars beat Asante Kotoko by 2-1, and that game was not free from controversies. Bechem United pipped Legon Cities by a lone goal. BBNE Gold Stars 2, Bofakwatano 1, Dreams FC 2, Samatex 2. Karela beat Real Tamale United by 3-2. And Nations FC 3, Brekum Chelsea 0. Samuel Bodu getting off to a poor start at Brekum Chelsea. And in Swatreman recording a 1-0 victory over Mediema SC. Hearts of Oak 2, Heart of Lions 1. And we would have Accra Lions host Accra Great Olympics today at the Sogakope Wafa Park. Kweku, let's look at Kotoko's visit to the Ajimambedu Park in Doma, the controversies that surrounded the game which Asante Kotoko lost by 2-1.
Well, Michael, I mean, first of all, I think that with regards to the Kotoko performance, especially in the second round, it has not been convincing, even though they are the best performing away club as it stands now. Having played 12 games away, they've won 4, drawn 2, and then lost 6 games. They've scored an incredible 13 goals and also conceded 13.
Do you say that is incredible?
I mean, yes, scoring 13 goals.
That is.
It's not below. Averagely, they score one
goal
it's not bad. Per the standard of our league, I think it's not bad at all.
But it's Asante Kotoko we're talking about.
Oh, but the name Asante Kotoko is there. But the results has not complemented the name Asante Kotoko that we used to know. So that is that. But I am saying that, you see, yes, Asante Kotoko is not a team that are pushovers in the league. We know the pedigree, we know the level, we know the quality of Asante Kotoko, even though they are struggling for the second phase of the league. Now, if you limit the conversation to the game they played against Adriana Stars, clearly, the issues in our Premier League, Michael, sometimes it's mind-boggling. A coach will go to the training grounds, prepare the team. We've seen a whole lot of arguments, commentary surrounding the clubs, not having quality of players, the coaches not being good. We saw what happened when GFA held the Ordinary Congress in Kumasi, the comment by the minister that they've sat down and come to the realization that things that are basically affecting the growth or the development of our football, number 1, is officiating. Number 2, is lack of quality coaches in our local football. So the coaches are trying as much as possible to, change the narrative when it comes to conversations around the quality of coaches we do produce on the local scene. But here we are. Coaches will prepare their team. Coaches will do whatever they can to go to matches with the mentality that they are going to win. And upon all the constraints, the challenges that we have in our local scenes, lack of good pitches that is not enabling the players to give out their best, referees will also come and put icing on the cake when it comes to spoiling matters in our domestic football. And I think that it is not helping. That was, poor officiating. The game that went on between Adriana Stars and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko lost the game because of poor officiating. Even without the video assistant referees, Michael, even without the benefit of the goal line technology, from a layman's point of view, from a casual observer's point of view, you can clearly see that this ball didn't cross the line. The ball didn't cross the line. But the referee took the law into his own hands by his intelligence and decided the ball crossed the line and awarded a goal to Adriana Stars. Who does that? So poor officiating has also been the bane of the problems we are facing in our local football. And I don't know how the FA will try to maneuver or put certain measures together to limit the... Yes, we know that officiating, the office, the referee's office is a human institution, so therefore the errors and those kind of things will come. But then we should try as much as we can to limit the errors. Michael, some of the errors by our officiating officials, some of them are elementary. Some of them are simply avoidable. And you can't understand. And I share the pain of the Kotoko coach. The reason why he was ranting, even though some of us, we've been condemning the attitude of the coach, but I share his pain. You go through the trenches trying to put up a team, trying to put up a behavior, trying to, organize your boys to go and win a game. And within that split second or minute, the referee will take a decision and he will just pour matters. So I think that, yes, Adriana Stars won, credit to them, but officiating has not been the best in general. And I don't know how GFA will sit down.
But are you only on the basis of this particular game?
Not this game per se. Mm-hmm. The game that also went on between Dreams FC and Accra Hearts of Oak. The game Salifu Ibrahim, is it
Salifu Ibrahim? Yeah, he scored
Salifu
2
Ibrahim. He scored, the goal should have stood. But I don't know why that particular goal was flagged offside. Even people are making argument that the goal has to scored, the second goal has to scored. The referees, the assistant line 2 should have moved straight to the center line, indicating it is a goal. But he stood there. Why was the assistant line 2 still standing there? When the goal has been scored and House of
That's
Hope,
against
yes, the yesterday's game. If we have the benefit of the replay, so this is the benefit of the replay from the Dreams FC House of Hope game.
Okay.
The goal
okay, let's see. This is Salifu Ibrahim's goal.
Yeah.
Kobe, is this the goal?
No, this is not the goal.
This is the equalizer.
Okay.
That was it.
Oh, okay.
No, that was, we scored 2 goals. That way. 2 goals were disallowed.
Last
Okay.
goal before the game ended.
Okay. Kweku, make your point. But in the Kotoko Aduana Stars case, will you not give the referee the benefit of the doubt? The place was, you could see that the place was very crowded, and these referees do not have the complement of technology. You talk of goal line technology, you talk of VAR and all of that. And some will say that even those that have got all these technology to complement their effort, there are times where there are competitions in the West that you still have assistant referees standing behind the goalpost to check some of these things. Will you not give referee Nick Kofi the benefit of the doubt?
I will not. That is the more reason why we have the assistant referees. So what is the job of the assistant line 1? Because at that particular moment, in the heat of the event, at that particular spot where the goal was, scored.
Kobe, Kweku Mensah says that did not cross the line. Did you see something different?
To be honest with you, watching from, normally when you watch videos like this, you don't see the angle well.
Yeah.
But for what I've seen and what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like cross the line.
Okay. Because earlier off air, you said that it crossed the line.
So I'm saying that from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like. You see, I was thinking about when the ball bounced on the pole.
Yeah. On the post. Okay.
Maybe it landed across the line. Because if you see...
No, as for that, it is clear. It is right. Not even half of the ball is on the line.
So
and the law says the whole circumference should cross the line.
So I don't know. I don't know why the referee or the assistant
but
referee...
will you not give him the benefit of looking at the situation?
But this one, there's no benefit of a doubt here. Because it's obvious. It's obvious that it didn't cross the line. Because we've watched matches that ball has, bounced the pole, went to the other pole, and came out. Okay. What about that one too? It's to me, it didn't cross the line.
Okay, Coach Ben, your take on this particular subject and your pointers from the rest of the games played in match day 22.
It's clear the referee's head. This ball you cannot take this ball as a goal. And for me, the circumstance which the referee took this, that was why I was saying that the FA doesn't need 72 hours to come up with something. Because everybody was watching this game. And for me, I don't see why. And by now, the match commissioner report should be there. The referee's report should be there. And the video of the game, it is clear. And the moment we begin to take decisions like this, it's our football that we are destroying. It's our football that we are destroying. And these things has happened to clubs. As we spoke about House of Folk, Dreams FC, we're talking about Kotoko, Aduana. And what about the other clubs? They also have these issues that we should always talk about. And for me, I think that the appointment committee of the FA led by Christian Ziga, I mean, they should sit up and then deal with the referees that are destroying the game, because you cannot be taking this and tell me that it was a mistake. How can you make a mistake like this? How can you make a mistake? But for me, I think that it was a very good game that I witnessed. Out of the 5 games that I've seen Kotoko played, and losing 4, including this one, and winning 1, I think this was the best performance that the team has put up. They played so well, and I think that if it had not been a bad decision from the referee, Kotoko would have not lost this game. At least they would have gone to Kumasi with 1 point. By the end of the day, the referee's decision that is what we are discussing, instead of discussing what really happened on the field of play, and that is not good for our football. For me, I think that it was a very good game. And at Hearts of Oak, Heart of Lions, I really enjoyed the game. Though it was raining heavily, the players were comfortable playing, and they were running up and down. And I give credit to the Hearts of Oak physical trainer. I mean, he did a good job on the boys. And what's the name again? Jordan. Yeah.
Jordan Daite.
Yeah. Jordan.
Excellent job. Michael, a team that is down by a man, running for close to 45 minutes or 60 minutes without getting tired, and raining heavily, and sometimes they will fall and they will get up, and then they will Hearts of Oak multiply in defense, multiply in attack. In as much that I think that Lions do not have finishers. They don't have players that will be able to put the ball at the back of the net for them. No wonder their centre back, their captain Ebenezer Aban, is their top scorer. They played a very good game. They created the chances. But hey, at a point, attack was very jittery. So I was expecting them to strike as they took their first goal from the set piece. But unfortunately, I think that the boys were always want to work their ball into the penalty area before trying to get the ball at the back of the net. And this is something that our players need to learn. When it is raining and you're on the field of play, Michael, playing, it's obvious that if the bounce of the ball, if only the pitch is not soggy, you should be able to know the distance of the ball, how the ball will travel, and how you should be able to control and also pass. So I give credit to Coach Abubakar Watara. I mean, he really showed that he's really a manager, and of course, as he said yesterday, tactically disciplined from his players. And for me, kudos to Accra Asofo. But for Accra Lions, Heart of Lions, as Bashir Ofo said, they need to go back and make sure that they win their home games and also work so hard and get some points away from home. The team is very fine, playing very good football. But Michael, at the end of the day, one will ask what was the scoreline. They won't ask you who played very well, who plays sexy football or what. They will ask what was the scoreline. And I think that Dr. Ranyabe and his people were disappointed in the team because they took the lead, and of course they couldn't maintain that lead. The Hearts of Oak came back strongly to win. And also let me send a message to Dennis Kosa. He received a red card that I think that the referee was right to give him that red card. And that is not the first time Kosa is tackling that way. Anytime he loses concentration and then Michael loses the ball or a pass that has gone to him, this is how he goes in for the 50-50 balls. And it's not helping him as a player. Now he's going to miss two matches, straight red card. Of course, as Kopi said, they are going to summer test. That is going to be the biggest test of Coach Abubakar Watara. The biggest test since he took over the Hearts of Oak coach. And Kosa will be missed in this game. Though they have Leventus Atta, a former Dwarves, Tamale City left back. Since he joined the Hearts of Oak, find it very difficult to get a place in the team because of Dennis Kosa. But I think that Afrani Opong and the rest are there to probably improvise. Since the coach was able to improvise and play Salim Adams to pair with Cisse, it might work for them. But I can tell you that it's never going to be easy. Summer Test is also good at it. Since they came into the Premiership, the Hearts of Oak has not beaten them before. And of course, if they have Dauda Seidu in Medford, Emmanuel Kayeke, Evans Osei-Usu, and I would love to watch that game, Michael, because of Michael and Purdue and then Evans Osei-Usu. 2019, both teams were in the U23 and they know each other very well.
Yeah.
Now the key player for Summer Test is Evans Osei-Usu. Wonderful player. And of course, Michael and Purdue, we also saw what he did yesterday against Lions. So I would love to watch that game come this very Saturday. And you know it will be coming live on TV too. Of course, today. Of course, Saturday. And today, the game between Accra Lions and then Accra Great Olympics is also going to be another game. And we all know the last 2 games of Accra Lions, how they performed. Beating Bekum Chelsea by 5 goals, then going to Kumasi to punish and discipline Kumasi and Asante Kotoko. They are coming back to the Sogakope arena where Olympics also play its games there. So it's going to be a very good game. But if Olympics should play the way they played their last game. I will not be surprised Lions will put more balls in the net of Accra against Olympics. Though they are missing 3 key players. Some of them are with the U20 that will be playing today. And of course, their captain for the side, Dominic Isobila, who's not available for the team. So we are going to witness a very good game this afternoon. But hey, Olympics should be very careful because the Lions are coming like nobody's business. Of course, Samuel Bodu received his baptism of fire by returning to the Ghana Premier League by his own friend, Coach Mengel at Abrankese, 3-0. And I learned that Nation even makes the penalty. So that should tell you that it was a very difficult task for Brekum Chelsea. Though they played very well, the consistency of the team under Christopher Eni when he was the head coach, Samuel Bodu has been able to tactically change certain things, but they winning his first game against Adriana at Brekum. And Abrankese, they've never lost a game. Nations is the only team that has not lost a game at home. It tells you that Mingle is doing something good. Tomorrow they are playing their outstanding game against Dreams FC, who is also doing very well. At the Theatre of Dreams, they were down by 2 against Samatex, but they fought back. The player informed Ejeni Boateng, also he scored brace, and for them to get a point out of the 3 points in their home game, they will fight hard to play the nations who are not yet to lose a game at home. And of course, Mediama went all the way to Nsawatre. Maswa Kunedu cannot afford to lose the 3rd time at home. And of course, Stephen Dio made a difference by putting the ball at the back of Mediama's net. And as the general manager of Nsawatre, Eric, said, if it had not been the goalkeeper Felix Che, they would have considered more goals because he was fantastic in that game. And tomorrow, Mediama will also be playing one of their outstanding games against Adriana, who beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So it's going to be a very good game at the Akon Park. It's never going to be easy. And of course, the two northern side met in Narerigu. That is Abukari Dames, Karela United, and RTU. It was a very good game, 2-2. And at the end of the day, a late goal by Karela United, they beating RTU by 3-2. And of course, it reminds me of those days. Those days. So, but at the end of the day, I think that Abukari Dama is doing well with Karela United, and for me, Bechem United also pipping their opponent by a lone goal was also a good game for them. But Frimpong Manso came back to winning ways, beating Tanob of Akwa by 2-1, and of course, Apia Makati, another free kick goal for Apia Makati, making it 5 from the set piece. Wonderful player in the person of Afia Makati. So, okay. Michael,
Coach, very good. I think that you've given us a comprehensive review of game week 22. We'll delve into the affairs of the Black Stars. The team has touched down in Morocco, Marrakesh, where they are preparing for the international friendly against Nigeria and the other against Uganda. Still, people continue to review the appointments made by the Football Association. We're not sure who the team manager is because the list did not reveal the team manager, the physical trainer, and other backroom staff. There are those that have also revealed that Otuado's preferred choice for the role of the second assistant was Derek Boateng, and that was rejected by the Football Association.
I also heard Michael Essien also refused.
No, MichaelEssien's name, but Otuado's preferred choice, according to the reports, was Derek Boateng. That was rejected by the Football Association. And then they had to fall on John Pence.
The reason for rejection.
Who has come under strict scrutiny by the media and the general public. Another also update from the camp of the Black Stars is that Ivorian born to be converted into the Ghanaian international, Mohamed Diomandi, may not feature in the international friendlies because he has not received the final certification for his nationality switch to make him eligible. But he's racing against time. So if between today and tomorrow, they should have the necessary document, then he would join the team's camp.
And I can also add it, Mediama centre-back Nuruddin is on his way to Morocco to join the Black Stars. I learned one of the centre-backs will not be able to make it. So Nuruddin of Mediama is on his way to Morocco. And Michael, I think that it is good exercise for the Black Stars. Of course, some of us have questioned the rationale behind the appointment of Otuado, not because he's not a coach. He is a coach. Though people mentioned talent coach and all that, but in reality, he is a coach that he's got his license. And for me, I spoke about the criteria, but as Sheikh said yesterday, if there had been some changes, I felt that there should have been a communique to the public because they came out to give us the criteria of picking a coach. So if there had been a change before Otto Addo, I think that communication should have come out. And also the invitation to the players. Michael, you need to send a message to the players' clubs 2 weeks before they come down to join their national teams to play. And of course, Otto Addo was appointed last Friday, and on Sunday the lists were out. So when did the players had their invitations, and was he in charge of the invitation to the players, or probably the list of players that came out? These are questions people are asking. And for me, I think that it's never going to be easy for Otto Addo. And as we know him to be a calm and also somebody who wants to work. And of course, this is going to be a test for him. It was Nigeria that he used to qualify us for the World Cup. And I think that Ubeka said Nigeria for no.
He started with Nigeria in his first coming, and in the second coming, he started with Nigeria.
Ubeka said Nigeria for no. So this is an opportunity for Otto Addo to prove to them that look, he's the one who made sure that they were not able to make it to Qatar. And Michael, I also think that the team manager, I learned that Aminu Shado went with the team. And
he went with the team.
Yes, of course. I mean, they are there, but so
that means he will retain his position.
No, the point is that they need to communicate to us, because when you mention a backroom staff of a coach, it's not just about the 2 assistant coaches and the goalkeepers trainer. You understand? And what I know is that the team was dismantled at Cote d'Ivoire as soon as the Ghana ended his.
Was dissolved.
Dissolved. Yes. Fine. Let me put it that way. As soon as Ghana was out of the competition, and the coach was sacked. That is Chris Wooten. We had a message that, or probably a statement came out that the Black Stars team has been dissolved. That is the technical team. The whole technical team has been dissolved, and a 5-member committee has been formed with this criteria to look for a coach. So if a coach has come out, you have a new head coach. He has come out with his backroom staff with the 2 assistants.
But your point is well made. Let me come to Kwabena Asante. For them, Kwabena, yesterday you were not here, so I give you 2 minutes, but you can decide to touch on the restructuring of the FA's communication unit.
I saw the communication and I didn't understand. I'm a communication person. It looks as if the FA is creating duplication of functions. That's what I see. I don't see the difference. You have a communication department.
Yeah.
The communication more or less is the PR department of the FA.
Yeah.
So if you create another PR head, what is he coming to do? Are you coming to render others dormant where others will work, and how would there won't be conflict in their work?
For the new structure, they all report to Neil Armstrong Motagbe.
So Henry will report to Neil Armstrong.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
It doesn't.
And some have said that if the PR
if they
is
think
the subject under communication.
If the PR is under communication.
It's under communication.
If you look at
so in this sense, we are going to have the communications.
But you see, even what
report to the PR.
Even what they've created. If you look at the FIFA structure with the association, the communications director is the deputy general secretary of the association. Communications director is the deputy general secretary of the association.
Is Henry a deputy general secretary?
Yes, he's supposed to be, because he's been. Is
he saying he's supposed to be, and he is?
He is. He's not. Why is he not?
No, he's not.
No, why is he not?
Henry is not the deputy.
He has been employed as a. He was a deputy general. Anybody who assumes that position automatically becomes a deputy general secretary. So it's not about whether he is or he's not. If indeed he is a communications director, automatically he's the deputy general secretary of the association.
Okay.
An employee of the association. So now the new PR, what about? Have they been employed by the association, or is a committee, or what?
It's not a committee. They are members of the communication unit of the Football Association.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure you are getting me. Henry Asante has been employed, and his stay with the association should even go beyond Ketokriku. Like Alex Asante has been there as a deputy general secretary. So now, if you are bringing in Neil Armstrong, Is he coming to assume the same role, or what is he? Has he been employed to? It doesn't make sense
Head
to
of
me.
PR and strategy.
No, because even in the scheme of things, look at the structure of the FA. There is none like a high head of. If it is a committee, fine. If it is a committee that you think they have a whole job that they need to execute, fine. But in terms of the structure, if Henry is still the communications director, then there's no need for this PR.
Okay, your point is well made.